What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at another Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse figure, and this time we're taking a look at Miles G. Morales. And this is the second wave of these figures, and there is a couple more which you can get, which is the original Miles from the first movie, Spider-Gwen, but in her sort of watercolor pastel universe version where she's like blue and purple. You can get a different sort of comic color of Hobie, which is this nice pink Spider-Punk with his sort of two heads, one for the first Spider-Punk figure and then a pink one for this Spider-Punk. We also have an unmasked Spider-Man 2099. We have our first Pravita Pravaka, which is the Spider-Man from Mumbattan, and then we have our first Peter Parker as well, which is the one which died in the first one. So a lot of looking back at the past, a lot of going back and seeing what we've already done and seeing what has already happened and what we can improve upon with these sort of new face molds and some characters which we didn't get before. And I'm going to be honest, I did pre-order this guy. He is like $24.99 on Amazon if you do want to pick one up for yourself. And I'm going to be honest, these fuckers sell out really quickly, and that's why I decided to pre-order it. And we are going to be opening up here on the channel, and I'm about to upset a lot of you with the way I open it, because I don't give a shit about the box. I do not want to preserve the box, I just want my prize on the inside. So I'm going to be bending, contorting, ripping, and absolutely tearing it to shreds, whilst also knocking you down in the process. Love that. Be back in a second when this bad boy is open. Now that the cardboard's out the way, what we are left with is the figure, who does have some alternate hands here, which are a fist version of his open claws, so he's ready to punch Miles, who is currently hanging from a punching bag, and we also have his masked version and unmasked version. So, because he has an unmasked version, you can actually put that on the Miles figure and see what he looks like with this hairstyle, which I think will be absolutely incredible. And he also does come with this backpack, which I would like to know if it could go on the figure or not. So, popping each one of these pieces... popping each one of these pieces out, probably not as efficiently as I could, and quite loudly as well, because it is echoing off the... Okay, that's gone. It is echoing off the thing, the sort of enclosed room. Did I just cut my finger? No. Right, so... here is Miles G. Morales, who has quite sharp neck collar pieces. That's what I thought I cut my finger on. And he does have quite a few points of articulation. One at the elbow on both. One at the shoulder on both arms. One at the wrist on both arms. One at the chest. One at the waist. One at the thigh here to twist the leg. One at the sort of top of the thigh, top of the leg here. One at the knee, and then one at the foot as well. So that is quite a few points of articulation. I do like these sort of purple tassels coming off the back here. I think they are pretty cool and do provide an extra bit of detail. He does have this really nice turquoise blue around his leg. I don't know what that is. And he does have some nice orange highlights as well in his costume design. And he also has a posable head. I forgot to mention that. His head is fully posable. His head print is really cool with this sort of tire track design around his head. I don't know what his dreads, but it does give like a tire track design. He also has a really nice face sort of print there with a darken around the eyes, him looking sort of squinting and sort of very menacing-like, and also kind of snarling at the same time, with the lip on the left being a little bit higher up than the lip on the right. He also has a really cool spray paint on the torso there as well, in that really nice pink, which does follow out through the rest of the figure from his belt to his gauntlets. And I'm going to be honest, he is an absolute unit. He looks fucking badass. He looks cool as fuck. I am going to swap his head out because I do prefer the masked version of this character. His mask just looks really fucking cool. So without hopefully breaking this figure, I can take the head off, which is a ball joint. So, you know, get off, please. Give me a second with the absolute fucking Herculean strength that I do not possess. Let's get this head off. I don't want to break it, is all. That's why I'm always scared with these new figures, because it's like, I don't want to break it, but I want to swap it and modify it. Alright, BRB. Let me just pull it off. Let me just do some operation. So it fucking felt like forever. I managed to get the helmet on, and it looks really fucking cool, not gonna lie. It has some really nice pink sort of marks around the breathing apparatus, and also the eyes with some nice white highlights and some little purple dots as well. To follow the Spider-Verse art style, which looks really cool. He also turns out that it's a double jointed neck, so there's a ball joint in the neck and a ball joint for the head, and it's connected by a little piece of plastic, and that's how you can move the head and pose it about. And I think I got a pretty cool pose out of it, like an attacking pose, like a sort of Black Panther stance, where he's like ready to sort of fight and sort of use his claws. I thought it was a pretty interesting pose to use, and I don't know. I think this is how I'll display him on my shelf. Maybe with something to help stand him up, because it doesn't work. And also, yeah, there's no fucking hope of getting this onto his back, because the arms are too far apart. But you know, you can hope. You can hope. You can dream. Actually, maybe if I play around with it a bit more, I could probably get it on if I can get the arms close enough together. On one side. Come on, just stretch a little bit further. There we go. Come on. Up. One small... Oh, it's stuck on the thumb, that's why. God, this is a pain in my ass to get this backpack on. Just around the finger. Where's the fucking finger, bro? There we go. Right, up. Oh, I lied. The backpack can get on. It's just very fucking fiddly. Come on, up. Don't tell me it's caught something. No, there we go. Right, backpack, I hope, is on. It is on. Sick. There we go. Backpack's on. Backpack is on. Quick, spread the arms so it don't fall off. It looks so much cooler with the backpack. It just looks a lot more complete with the backpack on. Honestly, a really cool figure. I'm glad that I have him, and he is one of my favorite versions of Miles. I'm going to be honest, when this guy came on screen, I automatically fell in love with him. He's just such a cool character. He's such a badass as well. But other than that, there isn't really much else to say about this figure. I think it is really cool. There's a couple of other poses you can get it in. And if you wanted to make it a little bit easier to pose, you can put these figures in, I do believe, some warm water, which does loosen up the plastic, loosens up the joints, so it'll make it easier to pose around and play around with. But other than that, there isn't really much else to say, so I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next one. Hope you all have a nice day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.